cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was a steaming hot day here in Perth. You could actually see the heat fly up from the court. So the players, it was above 40 degrees. It was maybe 42, 43 degrees. Fortunately, the 13,109 fans that were inside the arena were all protected by shade because the roof was closed, so that only the court was in the sun and everything else was in the shade. So great organization here by Tennis Australia to host this amazing final. Okay, let's take a look immediately at what happened yesterday in the first rubber between Mladenovic and Tomljanovic. I mean, we kind of gave it away and you know the score, but here are the highlights of that match.
Game France. Game for sets. France. By 6 games to 1. New balls, please. Thirty-15. 40-13. Game, set match, France. 2 sets to love. 6-1, 6-1.
Okay, so that was some pretty impressive stuff. Real quick here, we're back live from the courtside, and you can see Pauline Parmentier right here now being supervised by both Thierry Champion, team coach, and Julien Beneteau, team captain. So a lot of focus being put on her. As on the other side of the net, it's Caroline Garcia, who was supposed to play. She still is supposed to play. But it seems as though a lot of attention is being brought to Pauline Parmentier, a lot of advice from both coaches. This could be elements that could tell you that she will be actually playing, or it could all be mind games. Again, remember, in the Australian locker room, there is a monitor. They have live vision on what's going on court, and I guarantee you they're watching this training as we speak, and they're saying, okay, she's going to play, or they're toying with us, and then the Australians are going to come out here anyways, and they're going to do the exact same thing. Ashleigh Tomljanovic was out on court earlier today, and she was hitting with Ashleigh Barty in the previous rotation. Australians will come on court shortly. They'll probably bring out a couple of players, a couple of options. We'll see. Anyways, back to yesterday's match and the first rubber. Let's hear from Kristina Mladenovic. Here was her on-court interview right after her win.
Kristina, congratulations. What a performance. You came out so focused and got your team off to the perfect start.
Yeah, well, really, first of all, I would like to thank all the crowd for coming. It's just, it's absolutely a dream coming true to see so many people, a huge crowd. I don't know how many you are. I heard over 10,000, and it's just an unreal atmosphere. You know, we all dreamed about it when we were kids, and a special to the French crowd coming from the end of the world, basically, from home. And merci pour votre soutien. C'est exceptionnel. And also I wanted to thank the Australian team for hosting this amazing event in Perth. You know, I had amazing memories from winning Hopman Cup on exactly this court. So for me, this court is like home, and I really enjoy playing out here. And
talk about the match today. Talk about coming out and the focus that you had. Your forehand was a great weapon. And a difficult one for Isla too, coming out to make her debut for Australia.
Yeah, for sure, it's a tough task for Isla playing, straight away in the final. But I think she played good. I'm just sorry that I came out there. I just wanted to win, basically, and she's a good friend of mine, and I think the level was great. I really did almost a perfect match. I was really in the zone. I love this kind of events. You know, the more the pressure it is, the bigger the pressure it is, the more special it's the event. I'm just here. I love fighting, and I'm so proud to give this first point to my team, to my country, to our supporters and our federation. And this is just the beginning. And now I hope you all guys enjoy the next match coming up.
And what do you have to say to Caroline in the next match?
Obviously, just the best of luck. You know, you have guys, an amazing team that is. Ashleigh Barty is leading the team. She's world number 1. She's the best player in the world, and you can be really proud of her, guys. But we came here and we believe in ourselves. I think we are all capable of playing with the best in the world, and I hope, I showed out there, and I hope Caro is going to follow the example, and we're definitely here to win.
Well, congratulations. Magnificent performance. You put your country ahead. One love. We'll let you get to the locker room and celebrate. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristina Mladenovic.
So Kristina Mladenovic, very, very good on court, not only with the racket, but also with the microphone. Noticed how she was thanking the Australian fans. I mean, she's got it all down. She understands how to work the crowd. She understands how to work the player on the other side of the net. She is definitely delivering all over the place in this final. Following that match came another one. And as I said earlier, after the first rubber, you thought, could this go any faster? Could it be any quicker? And, well, Ash Barty gave us the answer to that. The answer is a big yes. Y-E-S. 56 minutes, 6-0, 6-0. She was not out there to play any jokes. She was not being nice. There were no gifts. Here's how she did it.
Then you have to stop immediately, okay?
6-love, 6-love.
And we're back, and this is Sam Stosur you're looking at right now. Rotation has been made. The French have gone off to the locker room. They ended their last training session. Australians have taken the court now for the next 30 minutes. And on court we have Sam Stosur, and on the other side of the net that you don't see right now, but you'll see her after, is Priscilla Hon. So both singles players for Australia have stayed in the locker room. Interesting. So is Sam Stosur coming out here because she's maybe thinking, they're maybe thinking of putting her in singles? I'm going to say no. The only hint we have is that Captain Alicia Malik came on court and immediately took off the net stands in order to put the net in doubles conditions. That should give you an idea that right now these two are practicing as if they're playing doubles, which is really Sam Stosur's forte. Amazing stuff by Ashleigh Barty. There was never any hesitation there. She was determined. She's on a mission. Let's hear from her and Captain Alicia Malik after the match on court.
Ashleigh Barty, congratulations. Picked up where you left off from the WTA finals, and the best thing is you get to do it for your country in front of a home crowd.
Yeah, this is remarkable. I think, I couldn't have asked for a more perfect match. I think that's probably the best tennis match I've ever played in my life. And, what a place to do it. This is incredible. I'm so happy to be back here in Perth. I started my year here, so it's a hell of a way to finish it off too.
How much does this sort of support help you?
Yeah, look, when we heard that the crowd was going to be this big, we knew that the French, would always come out. There's always a big French crowd. But I think you guys today certainly got the better of them. So it's certainly one zip our way, I think.
They love you, Ash, this crowd. They also love your captain. Let's bring in Alicia Malik. She's a Perth local. Come on, skipper. Come on, in you come. She's talking business there on the sideline, and of course she could. Lovely to see you, Alicia. One apiece heading into day two here in Perth. How do you assess where it's all at?
We kind of want it that way, don't we? For the fans, for the crowd who have turned up today, thank you for your support. It makes a big difference. Ash talks about it all the time. We feel your support as a country, as a Fed Cup team. Thanks for being here, but what an absolute star we've got here. Beautiful to watch, right?
She certainly is. Ash, Kristina Mladenovic tomorrow, the #1 singles player for the French. What did you make of her performance today?
Yeah, I think that was a statement match. Kristina was in control and she was able to control the court a little bit. So I think that's the challenge for me tomorrow, is to come out and try and take her out of her comfort zone. I think she was free swinging a little bit at the start and then got a bit of a roll on. But I'm looking forward to the challenge tomorrow. I can't wait to play out here in front of all of you guys with my team, and hopefully we can come away with the goods tomorrow. All of us on the bench as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ashleigh Barty and Alicia Malik.
Okay, and we're back, and we are joined by Fiona Ferro. Fiona, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning. Tell us immediately, what was the mood like yesterday evening after this first day, which was a bit of a strange day. Both players, both #1s won on each team, but the scores were very strange.
The atmosphere was good yesterday. Obviously, Caroline was a little disappointed about her match, and Kristina, the opposite, she was very happy. But Caroline is ready to bounce back. I think we're on time to get this beautiful trophy. We are at 1-1. It was the goal, because obviously beating the world #1 is never easy. So yeah, I think we're on time and we're ready to fight today.
You mean this trophy right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
I love it.
Yeah, it looks very nice. Can you explain to us what happened yesterday after Caro's match? Because she left the court. Obviously, she was in tears. She was crying. But maybe 25 minutes after, she was back on court, and she went through, 35 minutes of hitting the ball very hard. What was that? How did that work?
Yeah, after her match for like 15 minutes she didn't talk, but right after that she told us she wanted to hit again to finish the day on a strong note, yeah. And yeah, it shows us what a champion she is. And yeah, 30 minutes after the match, even if it was hard for her, she decided to go back on court. So
You were there practicing with her. How was her ball? Was it coming with pace? Did you feel the energy on her ball?
yeah, I felt that she wanted to. Yeah, she just wanted to hit the ball to feel this feeling of freedom, you know, because during the match she couldn't hit the ball as good as she wanted to. So yeah, I think she was. It was better when she hit with me.
Kristina's performance, and she delivered big time coming onto the court as the number one player should do for a team. She played an amazing match.
Yeah, I think tactically she played perfect because Mladenovic, she has an amazing serve sometimes and amazing backhand. I've played her 3 times already, so I know what a great player she can be. But Kristina, she didn't let her play her game, and also on her forehand side, she did amazing thing. I don't know how many winners she hit, but it was amazing.
There was a lot of determination in her game. There were no nerves. She loves these atmospheres, really. She likes to be on the big stage with the full crowd. I mean, everybody does, but some people handle it better than others.
Yeah, she told us on Friday that she loved this kind of occasions, and I think she's made for that, yeah.
Tell us very quickly what it's like to be part of this final, because, I mean, these are privileged moments for tennis players. Not a lot get to live these moments. You're living this moment. Are you living the dream?
Yeah, of course it's special moments. I've practiced all my life to be here, and of course it would maybe be better for me if I was on court, but I mean, even on the bench it's amazing emotions, and I'm ready to give my all today, even if it's on the bench or on the court. Yeah, we're ready to bring back the trophy home.
That sounds great. There's going to be a big match between Kristina and Ash in a few minutes. They played together this year earlier in Rome. It was on clay, not the same surface, but Kristina won that match. How do you see that match? Because both of them were playing so well yesterday. One of them is going to have to lose, and one is going to have to win today, right?
Yeah, the thing is that I think Ash yesterday she served amazing, and I think Kristina will have to serve maybe a little better than she did yesterday, but she showed us yesterday that tactically she can play perfect, and that she also has a big forehand, so maybe she will need to go with her forehand on the Ash forehand side and to make her run, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'm confident.
Okay, she's confident. Last question. If you guys take this trophy, is there going to be a big party tonight?
Yes.
Will there be a big party anyway?
Yeah, I think the biggest parties of our lives.
Biggest parties of our lives. I like that. I think, can we come?
I don't know.
God, I thought you'd be like, yeah, of course. Think about it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. You want to do that answer? Can we come?
I have to ask the captain.
Okay, so we'll wait for the answer. Well, thank you very much for coming. Best of luck for today, whether you're on the court, on the bench. We are going to take a look at what Ashleigh Barty has to say. We met with her earlier this week. We talked about her amazing season. We talked about her game, her approach to the game. We talked about her love of the Fed Cup. This is In Conversations with Ashleigh Barty. Fiona, merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Barty puts Australia in the lead. That was a superior performance.
I enjoy playing for my country, I really do. I feel like I'm very honoured and very privileged. I think it's always been a special thing for Aussies. We are a sport-driven nation. We love it, we live it, we breathe it, and I think it's something that really brings us closer together. The toughest situations is to play the US in the US. For us, we had a young team, we really did. I thought we fought exceptionally well. Pri in particular was a standout. For her to play her first ever Fed Cup rubber in that situation and play the way that she did is probably one of the most impressive debuts of all time. That kick-started some belief, and you know what, we are here, we can win this. And then to come back to Australia and play the Belarusian team, I think for me, having a close relationship with Vika, I knew deep down how much she wanted it and how much the Belarusian team wanted to win that tie. But we came out in Brisbane, played in front of an incredible crowd, and for me playing that kind of Fed Cup tie at home, my home state, my home city, was remarkable. In particular for me, I felt my singles matches this year were incredible. I felt like a lot of those matches were against tough opponents that I didn't necessarily have a great head-to-head against, and I came out and was able to find another gear and find another level in Fed Cup. But you really can't take away two deciding doubles matches. It takes a team, and particularly in those deciding doubles, it's nothing like you'd ever felt. It was an incredible team effort, it really was. This is a year for me that I never want to end. It's been incredible. I got a little bit lucky. There were moments where I got unlucky, but I think it all comes full circle. And I know that the amount of work that my team and I have put in wasn't lucky. I mean, we've worked damn hard to try and get into this position. So I think Miami for me was a turning point. It was the first time I felt like I'd played really good tennis across a whole tournament, beat back-to-back top 10 players. And from there, I kind of just grew in belief and grew in confidence in knowing that I can match it with the best. First and foremost, it's fun to play. That's when I know that I play my best tennis, is when I'm enjoying it and having fun. And for me, it was my brand of tennis. It was the way that I wanted to try and play, and I was very fortunate to have a coach in Jim Joyce who was able to teach me all the shots. He just said, mate, look, if you want to play this game, you may as well try and learn everything. So there are still some things that I'm working on every single day. And I want to become a more complete player. I want to become a more diverse player. And at times I need to keep it simple and do what I do best. And then at other times, sometimes there needs to be a little bit of flair or taking a little bit more of a risk to try and get myself back in a match. So I think now we continue to work on it every day with Ty as my coach. It's a full development of a person and a player. To be able to start off my year representing my country at the Hopman Cup and now to come full circle and to be finishing it off here in Perth as well, playing a Fed Cup finals, very special.
I mean, what a character. She is so easygoing, very friendly, and when you speak to her, you understand a lot better why she plays like she plays and why she is so good, because she's just out there really enjoying herself and having fun. And that's her main motivation. And when that's your motivation, then you understood everything. Speaking of fun, let's have some fun. We had some fun with the French team. It was not here. It was a couple of months ago. It was at the semi-final in Rouen. We challenged them to a game to try and recognize quotes from tennis players. It's called Who Said That? Who said that? The day I stopped feeling the pressure and I'm just enjoying myself and taking it easy is when I'm 35, asking for a wild card and playing mixed doubles with Arnaud.
Amélie?
Very good answer, Amélie Mauresmo. Next, when I was 12 years old, I was just horrible. My parents were ashamed to watch my matches. They would scream, "Be quiet," to me, and I would scream, "Go and have a drink." Then the drive home would be very, very quiet. Very good. Come on, guys, you gotta...
non, on y va.
Okay, ready? Since I don't look like every other girl, it takes a while to be okay with that, to be different. But different is good.
Osaka.
She's still playing.
Serena.
Very good answer. Sometimes I wish I could have been a bit more relaxed, but then I wouldn't have been the same player.
That's myself. No, I'm kidding.
It works for you too?
Yeah. Sharapova?
Older. But very, very famous.
Navratilova?
Bit younger than Chris Evert. Graf. Okay, ready? This one is... Sex doesn't interfere with your tennis. It's staying out all night trying to find it that affects your tennis.
That's a boy for sure.
Moya.
No, but it's a boy.
Marat, c'était pas mal.
Juste pour foutre dans la merde. Mahut?
Not Nicolas Mahut.
Okay.
Ah, good guess.
It's not. It's not.
Attends.
Close to Steffi Graf.
Andrea Agassi.
Agassi. Okay. I have no sense of humor about losing.
Sharapova. Ah, Rafa. Ah, ça, je reconnais ça. That's my man.
The winner,
Wow.
Julien Benito. Captain
No
wins.
hesitation. Bravo.
Thank you very much. Thank
More
you very much.
experience, you know.
Okay, and we're back. That was a good moment with the French team, and Julien Benito definitely dominating that one. Alizé Cornet did pretty good also, but Julien Benito was the man. Alicia Malik is the woman, and she is the woman that right now a lot of things are going through her mind because she's running a practice, but she's really trying to think of what she's going to do later in the afternoon. She's very confident that Ashleigh Barty will bring her a second point. I mean, she's favored to win that match, but what is she going to do after? And I guarantee you that there is a storm going on under that cap right now, and she's trying to figure out what to do. She's thinking about it and rethinking about it. The next match that will be on court in a few minutes will be both team number ones, Ashleigh Barty for Australia and Kristina Mladenovic of France. They will face off at 11 a.m. local time here in Perth. So that is whatever time it is wherever you are in the world. Too complicated to think about that now. I can tell you that those two have played twice in the past, and their head-to-head record is 1-1. The latest match they played was in Rome earlier this year on the clay, and the winner of that was Kristina Mladenovic. So she maybe has the slight psychological upper hand because she's the last one to have won, but Ashleigh Barty is in the form of her life. She is playing amazing tennis. She's in front of her home crowd here. There will be again probably 13,000. There could fit 91 people more than yesterday. So we could have a full arena, 13,200 people. That's the capacity for this tie. And it's all going to unfold as the hours go through. Remember to follow all the action live on fedcup.com. You have everything. You can see everything from there. You can watch it, you can listen to it, you can read about it, then you can check out all the social network platforms to find all the fun videos, read great articles, see some amazing stuff. Everything that you've been seeing has been cut by editors that have been working hard. There are slaves in the office. They're not allowed to come out, but they're doing an amazing job, so we're thanking them too. Cameramen behind the camera, people sitting behind the desk that you don't see. Basically, it's a great big team effort, and everybody's doing an amazing job. We're going to say bye-bye now from Perth. We're going to leave you with the state of play, which is where the action left off yesterday. 2-minute piece to enjoy, and then it's all about the Fed Cup final, and it's all about France and Australia. From Perth, Inside the Lines says bye-bye.
Point from Mladenovic.
She's the one really in control of this match so far. France takes the opening set in this Fed Cup final, 6-1 here in Perth. Terrific tennis from both women there. That's a perfect start for France in this Fed Cup final. Kristina Mladenovic takes the opening rubber.
So here we are, the second rubber of this Fed Cup final. The perfect start for Ashleigh Barty. Turns defense into offense, and Australia with the early break. Too good, too good. To get it this time, and Australia take the opening set. And there it is. A scintillating performance from the world number one, and levels for Australia.